Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's good to be back. Toby and I were visiting kids in Massachusetts and New York and had a great time with the family, particularly with grandchildren. We also enjoyed the weather of the Northeast as fall is beginning to take hold and the mornings and evenings were cooler. The leaves are just beginning to turn. It was nice. But now I'm back and we're back together for Shabbat and for the days ahead. The story that we're reading this Shabbat is the story of Noah and the great flood. It's a biblical story that has particular resonance because it's told so frequently to little children. And the story for little children has a really nice ending. That is, Noah and his family are saved, as are every species in the world. A great rainbow appears, and there's promise that God will never again destroy the world. What's interesting to note about the story is that it's not simple, and there are many layers of meaning. The rabbis in the Midrash said that it took Noah 120 years to build the ark. Neighbors would come by and say, "Hey, Noah, what are you doing?" And Noah would say, "I'm building an ark. God told me there will be a great flood." And they scoffed at him, they laughed at him, and nobody took note, nobody changed the way they lived their lives. I was thinking about this dimension of this story in terms of our own lives and how people are given warnings about things that are going to happen as a function of their behaviors. And it seems that they just ignore it until often it is too late. It's true with the environment where we realize there is a very small margin of error between today and that day where there will be a great deal of destruction. There already is destruction, but there'll be even more. I'm thinking about it in terms of people who have learned that vaccinations can protect them from this virus and protect other people, and they refuse to do it. It's interesting how we refuse to look at the warnings, whether it has to do with protecting freedom and democracy or has to do with the environment, has to do with our health. In the book of Leviticus, we're taught, lo hitalem, that is, you should not stand idly by. It refers to standing idly by the blood of your brother, but I think we have to look at it as standing idly by while there is an injustice, while there's destruction taking place. All of us have agency in this world. We can all make a difference, sometimes in little ways and sometimes in big and grand ways. We have to take the opportunity when we have it to make a difference, to help protect this world so that there will be rainbows and there will be a future, not just for ourselves, but for our children and our children's children. Shabbat Shalom. I look forward to seeing you all shortly.